Welcome. Thank you guys so much for joining. I know Sunday night, we're all ready to sort of wrap it up and get ready for our big week. So I'm really, really happy that you joined. We have such an incredible skincare line that I absolutely love. My skin has never felt better. And we just want to share it with everyone. And it's so fun. It's so easy, especially like in the winter when everything is so dry. My skin gets so dry. I don't know about you guys, but it's just, this is the only line that has really worked for me. And I love that it's clean botanicals. We follow the European guidelines. So we ban over 1,300 harmful ingredients. And we follow really strict regimens and guidelines to make sure that everything is safe and it actually works. So we're just going to sort of kick it off and do our evening at-home facial. Happy to answer any questions, but I know everyone's really busy, so I just want to get right to it. So I'm going to talk to you about our at-home facial, our daily at-home facial, and also include sort of the bookends where we talk about our cleansers, and then there's boosters and a lot of goodness. So I always start, I know we always start with our cleanser. Everyone always has different cleansers that they love. I love our Luminous, which is incredible because it's like a balm. So if you do have really dry skin, this is a great one for you. There's also Refresh, which is for normal skin, and Rebalance, which is for combination skin. But this is a balm. You can see that. I mean, it's amazing. And I love to just sort of start off by massaging it into my face on a dry face, or you could even do it, on a, just really nice, lightly water, not heavy. And it just feels so amazing. It really preps the skin. So then I just take a washcloth or one of our Methicillin cloth. This is already wet, and just sort of wipe it all down, clear off the makeup, all of that good stuff, so that we're sort of prepping and ready to go with our at-home facial. So the number one thing that we start with our at-home facial is our Reveal peel pads. And these are amazing. These are a 2-time award winner from Allure Best of Beauty. They're incredible. They have caviar lime extract in them. And so it's a very natural exfoliant, and it's an incredible peel pad. You get a lot of them. Sometimes people cut them in half. I like the whole thing. And you just sort of wipe it down. It's very gentle. Sometimes we always tell people when they first start it, sometimes it could be a little bit stinging, but that's a good sign because that means it's working. And what it's doing is it's removing the dead skin cells off of the top of your face, so that the other things we can do are really going to penetrate the skin and help. So I really love doing that. And don't forget your neck, under your chin, your neck, your décolletage, all of that. And even sometimes I will take these and I'll put them on the back of my hands. I feel like all of our skincare is so great. I never want anything to go to waste. So if you have sunspots, any of that sort of stuff, it's just really, really cleansing. And so when people first start with these, I would suggest maybe use these 3 times a week. And then you could work yourself up to once every day. I usually just do this at night when I really want to clear off any makeup and all the toxins that have happened during the day.
And you know what I love about that, Carrie, I love the idea, like when your skin is so dry and that you can't, it prepares it for all the good stuff you're going to put on after, right? You can't moisturize dead skin. So it's nice to feel like you're getting it all off.
And yes, you're getting it off so that your pores are open, and it's going to be able to really sink in all the goodness with the peptides that we've got coming on. So the next step is we've cleansed, we've removed, we've exfoliated, and now we're going to boost our skin with the fabulousness. And I love that you have your wine too, because I do too. Cheers. So what I love to go for, there's a couple different things we do sometimes during the day and in the evening. Because my skin is so dry. Oops, sorry, my mom's trying to get in here. No. Are you guys there?
Yep, we're here.
Sorry about that. Our Quench Cleanser. This is our hyaluronic acid. You guys don't have this in this little sample, but I just wanted to tell you about this. If you really do feel like your skin is super dehydrated, this is a hyaluronic booster, and it's so great. You just take a couple of drops. I love it. And I use this often during the day, but I'm just going to show you how we do this. And you just sort of wipe it like this, and you just sort of gently pat it into your skin. So that's what you want to do with any of the serums that you have, is pat them into the skin so it can really soak in there. The key one that I want to show you that came in the samples, if you guys have your samples, if you haven't had them, we can ship them off to you. Yay, you do. I love it. Are those peel pads? That was number 1. And then the second one is our number 1 bestseller, Youthful Quattro Peptide Serum. This is incredible. It's basically like facelift in a bottle. We love it. And I use maybe, 1 to 3 pumps in this bigger one. Have it like this. Again, just a nice little sort of gentle massage on your hands, and then just again, patting it into your skin. This is absolutely an incredible way to help fight fine lines, wrinkles, sunspots, all this. And it really helps boost the collagen in our skin, and has our LSR10 patented formula, which fights the 10 signs of aging. So that's an incredible, incredible patented formula. So I love that. Feels so good. And like you said, yeah, putting it on your neck is great. Again, even on the back of your neck, sometimes if you ever have extra, just make sure you use it all, no matter what, because it is liquid gold, and you have your hair up in a ponytail and all that. We want to really make sure that we take care of our necks as well. Okay, so then the next step, one other serum I just wanted to mention. I would do this during the day, but this is Clarify, and this is really good if people have acne or acne or anything. This is an incredible serum that will help. It's got this beautiful cucumber smell to it, and it really helps fight all, the acne, keeping the pores clean and all that sort of stuff. And a lot of times, all of us have just moisture under these masks that we're having to wear all the time. So this Clarify is absolutely incredible. Okay. Next step that you have in these fabulous samples is our Daylight Brightening Serum right here. Vitamin C. Whoops, there we go. Vitamin C. It is so amazing. And I don't know if you can see it in the samples, but there it is that has 2 different layers. It's a mixture. We have high efficacy because it separates. So what you want to do before you use this is shake it up a little bit, as much as you possibly can, and get all the parts to sort of work together. And the great thing about this is I just take a couple of drops. I love this. A little goes a long way, maybe 1 to 3 at the most. And again, same thing, just nice and easy. And again, pressing it into your skin, really great way to protect your skin, to help banish sunspots, age spots, but it also really has these beautiful botanicals. It smells amazing. Let me let Christine here. I just love everyone pressing in there and smelling, and it really helps with blue light rays. It helps with our sun rays. It's this wonderful natural protective, and it really pushes in the hydration of our skin. So it brightens your skin instantly. It's incredible. So I love that. Okay, so then we're moving on to our moisturizer. So that's really like our daytime. We've got the cleanser, we've got serums, or the reveal peel pads, which exfoliate. We have the serums, and then we will go into the moisturizers to really help lock in that hydration, which is what we need so badly. So I'm just going to go over a couple quick things day and night, because it's just so key. We've got the number one, Flawless, is this great daytime moisturizer, and I love it. It's like light and creamy, and it is just an amazing primer for your skin, even before you put on other hydrations, to protect it for during the day. It is absolutely amazing. It smells so good, and it really helps lock in that moisture. In the evenings, after I've done those earlier steps and put the serum on, I go straight to my Hydra Lift nighttime cream. It is the best of the best. And we have 3 different kinds. I use oh, yay. I love that you have it.
My favorite.
It's the best. Don't you feel like when you put it on at night, you wake up the next day, you're like, oh, my skin still actually feels soft, and it feels like it's got hydration in it. It's absolutely incredible.
I can tell the difference if I don't the night before, or I don't know, I got lazy or something. I can totally see a difference if I do a routine and don't do a routine the next morning, for sure.
Yes, I totally agree. And this has vitamin C in it as well. We've got 3 different versions. We've got the regular Hydra Lift, which is incredible. We've got Hydra Lift Rich, which is what I use, particularly in the winter. I use regular Hydra Lift during the spring and summer. But the Hydra Lift Rich is just really even thicker. And I just feel like it really helps protect my skin, and I don't have as many wrinkles. It really diminishes the fine lines because it seeps in there, and the harshness of our cold winters. It's just absolutely heavenly. We also have
it on my neck too, Carrie.
Yes,
like
the neck
the
too.
crepey starting to happen.
And the chin, the whole thing.
Yeah.
We have also a Hydra Lift oil free, because some people have sensitive skin or combination skin. And so that's an incredible nighttime cream that really provides that moisture, but doesn't dry it out. Because really, sometimes people think when they have combination skin, they want to dry out the oil, which is really not what you want to do, because that can actually cause more acne. So you want to keep it hydrated, but just oil free. So I think that's really, really important. And then finally, the final step that I do, I love, and I don't, I might do this like 3 or 4 times a week, is our overnight facial oil. This is filled with incredible vitamin C, and it's got retinol in it, which is phenomenally powerful for us who have wrinkles or are going in that direction. So I also shake that up, because why not? And again, a little goes a long way with this. I just love it. And I sort of press it into the key points, the crow's feet, the 11s on the forehead, the round here, and just like press it. And again, on the backs of my hands. So I think that that's sort of like what it is. I love it. I do that every day, and it really doesn't take more than, 5 minutes is actually a lot of time. And I just cannot even believe how much better my skin feels. I just feel hydrated, and I feel really good about the fact that the products that are going into our skin are clean, healthy, and effective. And so our family uses it. My kids use it. My husband uses it. It's just phenomenal. So that is our daily at-home facial. I cannot recommend it enough. We have our number of ways that you can try it. You can either grab a sample from any of your ambassadors and try that. We love that. We also have our, I love this. This is our discovery kit. And so it gives you 2 weeks basically of a supply of our 3 best sellers, which are the peel pads, the vitamin C oil, and the peptide, Quattro Peptide Youthful Facelift in a Bottle Serum. So I love this, but guys, I grab these. It's $59, I think it is, for 2 weeks of a supply. And these are the best travel.
It's actually 49.
Oh, 49, even better. So there you go. So I love grabbing all these, because I'll bring them on. It's like in my travel vacation bags or wherever I'm going, because then I have actually good skincare that I'm bringing with me. A lot of times I used to have just these big bottles, and I was like, forget it, I'll just use whatever. And my skin's not getting any favors when I do that. So I love that I can take these on the road with me. We also have our 45-day money back empty bottle guarantee. So it's a great time to try the full size products, because you can use it for 45 days and see what happens with your skin. And I would say, if you're trying something new, expect like maybe, the first couple of weeks, there might be some reaction with your skin, but what that is your skin getting rid of the toxins. So that's actually an okay thing. Get through that. Just keep doing it every single day. And then your skin will turn over, the cells will renew, and you will feel so much better. So I think cells renew every 30 days or so. So give it that time and just enjoy. If it doesn't work, you can return it and get your money back. But why not give yourself the gift of 30 days of an incredible spa treatment? So that's it. Do you guys have any questions or comments that you want to share?
I have a comment, Carrie.
Yeah.
The Discovery Kit, $20 off of their $100 purchase. There's the coupon in it.
There's the coupon in this. When you buy this discovery set for whatever Debbie said it was, $49. I'm not even, but then you get $20 off. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of the $100 purchase. So they buy a bottle. Yeah, like if you're gonna go buy a full bottle of Youthful or
that's a great point.
A vitamin C oil. Yeah. So then you get 20 off for that.
That's such a great idea. And also thank you for mentioning that, Christy, with our subscribe to save, if you're interested in that, it's just basically our auto ship, but it's super easy to change dates, cancel or whatever. And that's going to give you 10% off in the product. And you're also going to get 10% in product credit to go towards your next. And then you'll also get free shipping of orders over 100 or more. So that's great. And then Regina, great point. You brought up the eye creams, which are phenomenal. I have 2 of them that I use all the time. Let me grab my other one. Hold on one
The
second.
eye cream is like one of my number one favorite things that ever.
I love these so much. I always have huge circles under my eyes. It's just the way I am. And of course, all the lovely wrinkles. And so we've got our Youthful eye concentrate, which is incredible. It's nice and thick, but you just pat it in. I love it. I'll put it on the eyelids. I'll put it even in the center, put it, just gently tap it underneath. So I love that. I put this on heavy at night. And I also use this during the day, especially in the winter, because it seems to have just a lot more hydration for me to really keep it going throughout the day. But also another one that I love is our Revive eye cream. So oftentimes I'll use this during the day because it actually has some caffeine in it as well to help take down the puffiness and help with the circles. And look at mine's almost gone there because I use it all the time. So I just love the eye creams, and they're really gentle on your skin, but really great at hydrating. And I think it's like our percentage is 92% or higher of people who use this eye cream notice a difference right off the bat. So
The Sublime too, Carrie.
yes,
Yeah.
Go ahead and explain that. I have mine here too.
So the Sublime has retinol in it. So I like to use this on the 11s, around here for sure. Yep. Every other night from the retinol, the overnight facial oil. I don't know if you do that. Every other night I use that. I'll use this one.
Yeah.
You can put it here in the little marionette lines here.
I think it makes a huge difference. And I love the cool tip applicator too, because it just feels cool. And you put like a little bit of cream in here, rub it in. I love it. And I love that I can go like really to the nice pinpoint. So I agree. I go here, the two sides right here. And while it seems like a lot of different stuff, it goes by pretty fast. And I get into bed and I'm like, oh, that was so nice.
So you feel like you've done something nice for yourself at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know?
We deserve it because we all work so hard doing all the things that we do all day long. So to be able to give yourself, a really good treat of hydration and relaxation for even if it's 5 minutes or less is really worth it. And then, pair that, do it in the day and at the night, and your skin is going to be absolutely incredible. So I hope you guys try it, enjoy it, have fun, and please ask any questions to any of us or, reach out to your ambassador because she'll be happy to help you. Any other questions? All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. It was so nice to see you. And we hope you have a fantastic week and enjoy your glowing skin. We're so excited that you've got samples. If you don't have the samples yet, reach out to your ambassador. We will make sure to get them for you because it's just, you deserve to treat yourselves and we would love to help you out. All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Have a great week.
Bye.